Mike Johnson calls it the Biden Border Catastrophe. By John Grimaldi. In the 3.5 years since President Joe Biden took office, more than 10 million illegal migrants have entered the U.S. in an OpEd article published by The Hill. Merrill Matthews, a resident scholar with the Institute for Policy Innovation, warned that if Biden wins a second term in office and there is no serious reform of U.S. immigration and asylum laws, both of which are very real possibilities, we can expect a continuing increase in the rate of immigrants crossing the border illegally. Mathews figures that if Biden is reelected, we could be looking at 15 million to 20 million more by the time he leaves office on January 20, 2029. House Speaker Mike Johnson, RLA, called it the Biden Border Catastrophe in an article published by Fox News. As he put it, the mass release of illegal immigrants into our country is wreaking havoc on families, communities, and law enforcement. The Biden administration's open door to illegal immigration is flooding America with fentanyl, human trafficking, and increased violence, bankrupting municipalities, and killing our citizens. President Biden and Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas have inflicted a colossal failure of leadership and refused to defend our homeland. They have the power to stop the catastrophe and secure the border right now, but they simply will not do so. Meanwhile, the White House is saying that Biden's next move is to allow more than 500,000 illegals who are married to U.S. citizens to apply for residency. In an interview with Senator Tom Cotton, RAR, radio host Hugh Hewitt asked if the president has the authority to parole illegals who marry American citizens. The senator said, "Of course not. Only Congress can decide who has legal status and who doesn't have legal status. And the people that he's going to purport to grant legal status to today are plainly in the country illegally. The president does not have the legal authority to give them legal status." This is another lawless executive action by Joe Biden. The president recently declared that he was going to get tough with illegals at the Mexican border, and Cotton accused Biden of not telling the truth. As the senator put it, the president's plan kind of gives the lie to a supposedly tough crackdown on the border just 2 or 3 weeks ago, which I would call closing the barn door after the horses are out. It's not even closing the barn door, because it's still wide open. In his article in The Hill, Merrill Matthews concluded that the immigration issue is likely to become even more toxic soon. Progressive Democrats are pushing for citizenship for the new and previous arrivals, and several progressive U.S. cities already allow illegal immigrants to vote. Please consider joining the Association of Mature American Citizens. Please take a moment and subscribe to this channel.